Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is Science Sunday and we are debunking, I'll call it Debunkception, because we watch a video where SciManDan debunks Leo and Leo reacts and tries to debunk SciManDan, and now I'm reacting and debunking to him reacting to SciManDan reacting to him. I know, Debunkception. And I came up with this term probably for the first time in human history. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but next week will be a bigger video. I'm thinking about uploading a video about another German idiot. Let me know what you think. I think it's about time. And just so you know, for the people that might don't know, Leo is short for Level Earth Observer. I will refer to him as Leo because it's way shorter. He's a flat earther and professional stupidity. Basically, you can find his channel easily by typing out his name. I won't link his channel in the info box because I don't want the algorithm to think my channel and his channel are correlated in some kind of way. Hope you understand that he's dumb and it's fun. Let's do this.
So the mannequin man's at it again. This time though, the charismatic top boy for the Globe Online isn't defending airfix models, CGI glitches or harness failures. No. This time he's going to have a pop at the three fundamentals. The three fundamentals of...
Are we talking about the three fundamentals, like the three fundamental forces? Like the weak nuclear force, the strong nuclear force, and electromagnetism. And to unify that hopefully at some point in history with gravity, right? But the other are the three fundamental forces that are unified by now. Are we talking about that? I probably doubt it.
Take it away, Danny boy.
Short one from our old friend Level Earth Observer. Away you go, buddy.
The three fundamentals. 1.
What did he use to record this audio? Did he screen record the video and then use a phone microphone to record the audio? Why is it so bad?
You can't have gas pressure without containment. Scientific fact.
Pointing that out while zooming on a gas canister isn't proving your point, because a gas canister, we're talking about gas pressure, and the atmosphere, we're talking about atmospheric pressure. Two very different things.
The whole point of me citing that gas canister was to show how absurd, via practical reference, your cannonball delusions are.
What?
The fact you've not cited any kind of atmospheric pressure without containment kind of highlights the fact even more.
Atmospheric pressure is contained, but not in a container. What contains the atmospheric pressure is gravity. So I don't know what he's going about, but gas pressure is gas in a container. Atmospheric pressure is an atmosphere. Please put the focus on atmosphere, which is contained by gravity all around a planet. It's not only a thing on Earth, it's a thing on many planets. So I don't know why we're still talking about that. First of all, they always refer to the second law of thermodynamics, which is stupid because the second law of thermodynamics is referring to an isolated system and also more about energy. It's about entropy. It's that the disorder in the universe or an isolated system will increase. That's it. It has nothing to do with atmosphere or a container that has to contain a gas. Not at all, not related. Earth is not an isolated system. We get energy from the sun and we emit and reflect energy or light out into space. We are not an enclosed system.
And I thank you for backing me and proving that point even more, with no demonstrable science to back your lunacy.
How could we demonstrate gravity holding on to atmosphere besides showing you that that's a thing on Earth, that's a thing on Mars? There's so many planets with a certain kind of atmosphere, even moons with a certain kind of atmosphere, which we all know is contained by gravity. It's not that the atmosphere isn't contained, it just hasn't a container, it hasn't a physical barrier around it. The barrier is energetic. I think it's kinetic energy, because the atmospheric molecules, the different gases, they bump around, they have a certain kinetic energy, and they bounce off each other, and they only get so far until gravity overtakes the push and pull of those two forces, the kinetic energy and the gravitational pull, and at some point they can't go any further, and that is where the containment of the atmosphere happens. It is a barrier, and there are some parts, or there are some particles and molecules that go out into space because they have a certain amount of energy further than the pull of gravity, and they can escape that. But it's just probably a billionth of the particles that can escape. So technically, that is the barrier, that is the containment of the atmosphere.
2. Large standing bodies of water do not have the ability to display convexity upon its surface. Fact.
Not when you're standing right next to it and it's as small as the one you're standing next to.
If I'm getting this right, Dan is referring to you being able to observe the curvature, because bodies of water can bodies of water can curve. They can be concave and convex. It's both possible. In a more tinier scale, water can be convex because it sticks to the outside of the container, for example, in a glass of water. And on a larger scale, on a spherical planet with gravity, it's gonna get convex all around it. It's not that hard to understand, man.
Cited an image of a flotation tank and an article as somehow proof of a scientific measurement of a large standing body of water displaying convexity upon its surface. A big fail, I may add. And of course that picture of the flotation tank was nowhere near the size of the docks I was stood next to.
Technically, even in a glass of water, technically, even in there, the water has a certain amount of curvature due to gravity. But on that tiny scale, it's almost impossible to detect, let alone with a naked eye.
We're 2 down and 2 strikes. This is terrible, Dan. Gigantic pendulums do not have the ability to be dead still and plumb on a non-windy day, on a rotating, wobbling, oscillating cannonball that's doing ridiculous speeds in all different directions.
Shut up, you ugly!
Oh, no. Frame of reference. That's all you have to know. It's not that hard to understand. You won't be able to feel a motion when it is moving at a constant speed. It's not that hard to understand. And they always come with the example,
oh, I was on a train once, or I was on a plane once, and I walked, and I could feel it.
Because it was accelerating or decelerating, I think. Ask a friend to drive in a car when you have a, how's it called in German? It's a tempomat. And then try to throw a ball just next to you. Not when you're driving, you're on shotgun. But you would see that the ball isn't flying up and then smashing in the back of the car. It's not that hard, and you can test it yourself. You just have to be honest. But we all know that's not your cup of tea.
Yes, they do, because physics says so.
Oh, great. Great. Let's see your physical demonstration then, Dan. You haven't got one. Physics says so, but I haven't got a physical demonstration to back that. This is the top boy online for the globe. Physics says so.
He just doesn't want to repeat the dumbest shit every video, every day again. I'm not that long on YouTube compared to SciManDan, so I'm still repeating everything, but there will be a time when I say F off, I won't repeat that shit. I would say physics says so. Because you know what the demonstrations are. You just try to say, oh, but that's wrong, because if so, it would prove your point, and I can't agree with that. That's all. Don't act like you have any superiority, because you guys don't have a model. You can't explain two phenomena in one explanation. You have a different hypothesis for every phenomenon there is, and none of that can go with each other. You guys don't have anything except your bias and your Dunning-Kruger. That's all you have.
That prove scientifically the globe is impossible. Not an opinion, a scientific fact. One that is confirmed daily by globe representatives by their non-citation of anything demonstrable that backs the claims.
Okay, so when I claim the sun is blue, I can sit here and say, so none of you can demonstrate otherwise. None of you can come at me with a picture, with a photograph of the sun that is not CGI, therefore I am right. That is what you deem okay. So you dismiss all of physics, all of science, all there is, and say, well, you don't have evidence, but you have evidence, but I don't care because I have to ignore everything, because my ego would just fall apart when I would have to admit that I'm wrong.
Misunderstanding a buttload of physics and then Dunning-Krugering the hell out of them doesn't mean that's proof.
Wow, listen to our friend here projecting his Dunning-Kruger and his insecurities and his misunderstandings about reality here. Bearing in mind, I stand by things that can be tested and verified by every human on Earth, Danny included, and of course those results prove the globe is impossible. He provides zero science.
I know, I ask this question almost every video I make on Flat Earth. But how can they be serious sitting there and saying, you don't have any science, you misunderstand science because science says flat Earth. But actual science and scientists that study actual science, that have actual scientific experiments and studies, they all say Earth is a globe and space is real and everything you can't believe is a thing. And you still say, but science, how is that possible? This is probably the reason for my fascination of... I'm sorry. I'm filming here. I'm sorry. But that is probably my fascination with Flat Earth. How you can claim to practice science, that science is right, but also dismiss everything science ever said. That's just bonkers to me.
This is your top boy. Remember, just now, physics says so, but I've got no physical demonstration. I've got no demonstration of the water, and I've got no demonstration of atmospheric pressure without containment. You've just proved the Earth isn't a globe yourself, Dan.
I just couldn't resist. Couldn't resist it.
What, so sticking some research flat earth stickers on the door of a Masonic lodge is a win, is it?
No. The fact that you've cited not one single practical scientific demonstration to refute me is the win.
Leo, come a little closer. Come, Leo. Not playing chess with a pigeon is the win, because you just shit all over the chessboard and thinking you won. You are the pigeon. What a charade. So freaking stupid. And I'm so sad I cannot swear anymore because I'm now monetized and I don't want to get demonetized. But still, the fact that people just do not have any patience anymore to repeat over and over again what all of science, every debunker, or even everyone with half a brain has ever said to flat earthers, and then say,
So you don't have physical demonstration, therefore I won.
there's so much physical demonstration, there's so much evidence out there. Everything science has ever produced disproves everything you believe in, Leo. Just Google science and you will never stop reading evidence after evidence after evidence disproving your point. You're just too scared, because other than Ranty and Seek Truth, Speak Truth, you are not searching for truth. You and your companions are not searching for truth. You're searching for a little bit that can fix your ego. Just a teeny tiny bit, because there's nothing left in this world for you to get any kind of attention in a positive way besides being in flat earth and trying so bad to say, you're wrong, we're the only ones in all of humanity's history that know the truth, because that's all you can get from being online. Take a step back, sit down, try to understand what actual science tries to say and tries to explain to you, and then come back and try to disprove it with flat earth science. Then we can talk when you're intellectually honest. I, SciManDan, FTFE, every debunker you want to talk with will be there and have an honest conversation without any condescending bits and everything. But until then, you don't have anything. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you did like this video. I don't know why it feels like a lifetime since I made a flat earth video. You don't even know it's true. I can't remember what I uploaded last week, so. But it genuinely feels good. I absolutely have to. I want to do more. I hope Cassiopeia can get the thing off her chest in a week and a half, and then I'll be. I really hope when I get back I still have the motivation I have now. I looked a bit more into editing and what to do better that make my videos better and more enjoyable, if you might say. And if you guys want, for example, channel memberships, should I start them? I'm not really sure. I have my Patreon, but if you want to, I absolutely do. Leave down a comment for the algorithm and let me know what you think. Did I get anything wrong? Because the second point with a large body of water, I don't know, either he said so stupid stuff. And that's why I didn't get it, or I don't know what happened. But at least I think you had a little bit of fun, because I had a little bit of fun doing the Debunkception. And I hopefully will see you next week on my next upload. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!